Hello, everybody. This is Ghost Hunter 385. I am back with more Kirby, another topic, and more commentary for everybody. Quick little side note, my personal life is a bit hectic right now, so I'm gonna try and keep best to my 2 weekly uploads until I can get my live streams back. But as for now, I'm gonna do my best each week. So thanks for hanging in if you watch. Anyway, let's talk about today's subject. And today's subject is the economy of the US and how this will affect the world. Now, I can already sit here and hear some people saying that, oh, what are you talking about, Ghost Hunter? The economy's doing great. No, it's not. Inflation is what? More than likely over 20%, and they're not telling, and the government just won't tell us the truth because they know that when the truth is basically found out, that people might just start protesting, maybe even rioting, because the cost of living has gone through the roof. Hint, hint. But anyway, from there, let's also talk about the lies about the U.S. economy. Now, I can already sit here some people saying, what lies about the U.S. economy? My answer to that is straightforward. It's called recession. Now, I can already sit here some people saying, we're not in a recession. The government said so. Well, let me tell you right now, the government lied. How and why do I know that the government lied? Straight forward and simple. Go to independent media sources. Go to Tim Pool. I don't know if I would go with Louder with Crowder with what's going on with his life and how bad he looks, but I would try the Daily Wire and actually listen to what they say. Focus less on the conservatism. Just my advice for that. But go ahead and listen to what they say. And I would actually be more willing to listen to Tim Pool in this aspect, just for reference here. But in any point and any case, straight to it here, is that basically here's what happened: the sitting president's cabinet redefined what a recession is. What is the cause of, well, not cause, but what determines a recession is. Because the original definition was if the U.S. economy is in the, I forget the stock market term, but if it is down for more than 2 quarters, 6 months basically, that is a recession. They changed that to say, no, we're not in a recession, basically. They changed the definition so that way they wouldn't have to admit that the U.S. economy is in recession. Now, that's just part of it. The other part of it is also the jobs numbers. Now, I can see here some people saying, they're not lying about the jobs, it's under 5%. No, it's not. And when I mean, no, it's not, I literally mean it is not under 5%. The reason why it is not under 5% is this: how you interpret the data and what is the data point that they're using to make this claim. Because all data can be manipulated if you know how to, change data point here, cherry pick data point there. Really, really easy to do if you understand math and statistics, basically. And I understand enough to where it's simple to me. You change data point this, data point that, and you get a completely different result, and people have done it for, decades upon decades for things, basically. And they've done it all willy-nilly. Anyway, the point here is that they're not accounting for the people who are basically not unemployed, they are unemployed, but they are looking for a job. And those who live on welfare are excluded as well, if memory serves as another data point. So, if we take this into consideration, where is the actual jobs numbers? It's actually fairly close to 6%. If memory serves, the specific number I heard was, 5.9%? But given that you want to go with that 10, I'm not sure what the what the limit of error fundability is. Most physicists go with the 3 to 5, depending upon calculations, go from anywhere from 3 to 5% error. So, well, excuse me, I got that wrong. It's 0. Excuse me, let me reiterate this. It's 0.05 to 0.1% of wiggle room to be wrong, basically. That's basically what it is. Error range. So because it's an error range, if we sit here and crunch the data, well, we could be looking at 6%, or flat out, basically right around 6%, or close to 5.95% unemployment rate, basically, depending upon what your error ratio is for the data. Trust me, U.S. economy is not doing well. And, that's just with the recession and the jobs report. If we really want to get into what's really, really worse for the U.S. economy, let's actually talk about what's going on in the world with the petrodollar. Now, when I sit there and say, let's go in the world and talk about the petrodollar, I literally do mean what's been going on with the petrodollar. Because some people know it, some people don't. Basically, the petrodollar is the fact that all oil around the world is basically bought and sold in the US dollar. And for those of you who don't know, is that this has helped keep the dollar's value up. Because it was constantly being exchanged and traded, and also exchanged in other currencies like the euro, the pound, the Russian ruble. Basically, it was Basically, they're buying our currency with their own money, or exchanging their money for our currency, which helps uplift it. Now, what has Russia gone and done? Russia has gone and done and basically signed an agreement with 5 different countries, including Russia. So we have Russia, Saudi Arabia, Iran, China, and I believe Brazil, or it was one South American country that all sat there, got together, and basically signed an agreement. We agree to buy Russian oil in Russian rubles, basically. And when that happens, guess what? That means the US dollar is going to tank. And when the US dollar tanks, what's going to happen to the US economy? Straight depression. And there's nothing we're going to be able to do about it. Well, the thing that we could do about it is something that the politicians are basically, they're not going to be willing to do at all to actually fix that, because it goes against the green narrative that they're spouting. But in any case, like, subscribe, bang the bell, and I will see everybody in the next video.